So, Madam Chairwoman, members of the committee, thanks for having me. My name is Jeff Jones, and I am actually here to oppose Bill 1190.
Just pull it down. There you go.
I'm a youth pastor in Western Massachusetts in Westfield, and I've been working with teens and children for the last 14 years since I was a teen myself. Started working in youth ministry as a 19-year-old, and I've been doing it professionally and full-time for the last 7 years, both in New Jersey and now nearly four years in Massachusetts. I have six students with me today that stand in opposition as well, ranging from a recent graduate of Westfield State University to 3 college students and 2 high school students as well. As a youth pastor, I have committed my life, and I consider it a calling to work with children and teens. And my goal is to be a trusted adult in their life. They come to me with all kinds of issues, ranging from sexuality, gender confusion, to being bullied, to my boyfriend broke up with me, my girlfriend broke up with me, across the gamut. And I have committed myself to working with teens in particular. And I'm at a point in my career that I would like to get further education. I would like to be better equipped. I would like to be more knowledgeable. I'd like to be more competent. I am considering the route of going a licensed professional counselor. And yet, as I read this bill, first of all, as I hear some of the stories of conversion therapy today, my heart breaks. Any student or child, no matter what they feel or believe, I believe is not a problem to be solved, but a person to be loved. And I have devoted my life to do that, and I want to be better equipped to do this. My opposition to this bill is, yes, there are some things about conversion therapy that were shocking, and I do oppose that. But at the same time, my fear and why I'm opposing this is that there are very good counselors. I can honestly say I refer people to counselors all the time, and I hate that. I hate that they come to me because I have a trusted relationship with them, and I don't have the skills to be able to help them in their time of need, and I have to hand them off. But there is not one person that I know of in my 7 years professionally that have offered that kind of therapy. I wouldn't even know where to send them to do that, to be completely honest with you. So while there are some things that about this bill that on this particular therapy that I do oppose the bill because my fear is that on the other side of this, that good, qualified, licensed professional counselors with skills to truly help will have the fear that they will be sued for malpractice, that they will be labeled and need to be reported for child abuse. And that's exactly why I am even considering going this route. I love the state of Massachusetts. I'm putting roots down here with my family and long to be here for a very long time. But my effectiveness, if this bill passed, getting more education, I would be less effective with further education with this particular bill out of fear of it, whenever an issue of gender or sexual identity comes up, I could see many people, including myself, going, it's too touchy because of this bill, and I don't want to go down that road, that I won't touch that. But how much of our lives is connected to sexuality and gender? And that's why I'm in opposition to this particular bill. I believe that the wording does not help people that truly do want to help fully, and I would recommend some amendments to the wording as well.
Okay. We'd be happy to see those if you want to send them through email or mail.
I'll
That'd
be glad
fine.
to send some things your way.
Great. Thank
Absolutely.
you very much. Are there any questions? Representative Dykema?
Thank
Yes.
you, and thank you for your testimony. I just have a question. As someone who is looking to enter the medical profession potentially as a counselor, hearing, as we've heard from previous speakers, that the American Medical Association, American College of Physicians, American Academy of Pediatrics, American Psychiatric Association, Psychological Association, all support this bill because they do not believe that this type of therapy or this approach to therapy is helpful and could potentially be harmful to those that it served. I'm just curious to know, I guess I see a mismatch there between kind of the profession you're looking to enter and what that profession actually instructs and believes.
Sure.
From a medical perspective.
When pursuing further education, I've reached out to other people who are licensed professional counselors, social workers, some of the people listed in this bill, and I've asked them, you know me well enough. Could you see me going in this direction? Would that be valuable? And one social worker friend in particular said to me, she said, Jeff, she goes, and I envy her knowledge, skill, her degrees. I envy what she has through that. But she said, Jeff, one of the biggest challenges of my job is I got into this to help people, and there's so much red tape that I am not able to effectively help people. And this is not person from a faith persuasion. And she said, we are red taping ourselves to really effectively help and deal with the issues with our, particularly children and teens. She's a social worker for children for a state organization. And so that's how I would answer that, is that we already have people in the trenches that are licensed, that yes, there are some things, absolutely, that are atrocious about this. But on the flip side, with the current wording and how it is positioned, what are the adverse effects that maybe we're not thinking of? I agree that Massachusetts is a state that shouldn't be 9th or 10th, but be first in one that's actually getting it right. To not just try to prevent a problem, but is offering solutions. I haven't heard many solutions today. I want to be part of making solutions for our great state. Not just saying, this needs to stop, that's part of it, but what else can we do? I want to partner with all those organizations, all those health issues. I want to be a part of that solution, not just stopping a problem, but going beyond that. And I think this bill falls short from being able to do it. There's still some work we need to do to really move forward.
Thank you very much for your testimony, Ella. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks.